Do you ever find yourself laying in bed, doom scrolling, feeling so unproductive with nothing else to do? Do you want to fill your life up with more interesting hobbies and activities? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you've clicked on the right video. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Taylor Whitney if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys new hobbies that you can do to replace screen time and feel way more productive with your life. Scrolling on your phone can feel so rewarding in the moment, but in reality, you're wasting valuable time that you could be spending on real life enrichment that's actually fulfilling, like the things that I'm going to be showing you guys in today's video. The first hobby that you could start getting into is crocheting. All you need is a hook and some yarn, and that's basically it. There are other little tools that you can get for this as well to make it easier, but really it's so easy to get started. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube you can watch, and you can make so many things with crochet. Next we have baking. This is a great one because not only do you get to spend your time doing something fun, you get to enjoy the yummy treats that you bake afterwards. There's so many recipes and tutorials online, or even just pulling out a good old cookbook and finding recipes in there. Possibilities are endless on what you can bake. Painting, whether this is acrylic paint, watercolor, oil painting, even finger painting. There are a lot of options with this, and you can paint on whatever you want as well. I personally like to paint my shoes. If I have like an old pair I don't wear anymore, it's always fun to redecorate. You can paint on canvases, plain paper, your walls even. You have so much creative freedom with this one. Scrapbooking. This is such a great one because not only are you getting crafty and actually making and designing the scrapbook, you will have it to look back on for many years to come. And this could be like a scrapbook of your year or just like a little junk journal. You could make it for someone with pictures of you and them in it, and you can just get really creative with what you put in it and how you make each spread look. Writing. Writing is such a fun way to express yourself and your emotions, and it's really therapeutic. You could write short stories or poetry, or even just writing in a journal about your day. Or if you're good at singing, you could write songs for you to sing. Upcycle clothes. If you're good at sewing, this could be a great one for you, and even if you're not good at sewing, there's so many no-sew options of what you could do with this. You can thrift old clothes and do a little thrift flip with them and make them cuter, or you could just take old clothes in your closet that you don't wear anymore and turn it into something that you will wear. Pottery. You could take a class for this one, or you could just try to do it on your own. Making pottery can be such a rewarding experience because after you're finished, you will have this beautiful creation that you can put to use, putting either flowers in. I've seen people make jewelry dishes, bowls, and mugs. You have a lot of freedom with what you can make. And if you want a less messy version of this, you can work with clay. You can sculpt instead. This can be with air dry clay, polymer clay, or I've even seen people make their own clay with stuff they found outside, which that can be another fun thing to look into. You could make little charms or actual big sculptures. I feel like you have a lot more options on what you could make with this instead of pottery. Videography. Get in touch with your cinematic side and make your own movie or short film. You don't even need a camera for this. You can just use your cell phone. I know iPhones have a cinematic mode on them, and I've seen people make really incredible work with just their phone. Jewelry making. Get some beads and string and make some cute bracelets or necklaces. You can use bendable wire to make rings, and this can be a great small business idea as well. Once you have crafted all of your jewelry, you can sell them for people to wear. Coloring. I know this one sounds like it might be for kids, but they do actually make adult coloring books, and let me tell you, it is such a therapeutic activity. It is so relaxing to just sit down and color in the lines of a nice picture. Learn an instrument. If you are a music lover like me, then this might be the perfect new hobby for you. I personally taught myself how to play the guitar, and it has been such a rewarding experience. I love being able to play my favorite songs myself. It's really such a different experience than if you're just listening to it on the radio and hearing someone else play it. Cooking. Cooking. Cooking is not only a great hobby that you can start getting into, but it's also such an amazing way to stay healthy, especially if you're someone who eats out a lot. Having a home-cooked meal is so much better for you than eating fast food or takeout. Puzzle solving. I find that solving puzzles is such a satisfying activity because who doesn't love spending a bunch of time on a puzzle and getting to that very last piece and being able to push it in? It's so satisfying. Journaling. Journaling can be such a therapeutic hobby to get into, and there's so many things you can write about, whether this is just writing about your daily life, your goals, or things that you're grateful for. It's a great way to document the events of your life so that way you can look back on it later and read about the stuff that you might have forgotten about. Nail art. This is such a great way to get creative, and designing nails, you get to wear your work afterwards and decorate yourself with them. I personally love doing this because I don't really like getting my nails done at the salon. I think that I spend so much money there just for me to not like them. But when I do them myself, I can do exactly what I want to do and be satisfied with the end result. Gardening. Gardening is a great way to get out and connect with nature, grow your own food, grow flowers, make your yard look pretty. It's really such a good activity because it gets you outside and in the fresh air, which is so good for you. Yoga. You can take a class for this one or do it in the comfort of your own home and follow a YouTube video for it. Yoga is a great way to get flexible and stay in shape, and it's really relaxing. Sewing. Sewing is such a useful hobby because once you learn how to sew, you can make literally anything, whether that's clothing or blankets, tote bags. There are so many options of what you can create. Photography. You can use your phone for this one if you don't have a camera, and you can do this literally wherever, outdoors or indoors. You have so much freedom to take pictures of whatever you want to. Reading. Make time to sit down and enjoy a good book or article or poem. Not only can this be such a fun and relaxing hobby, it's also so good for your brain. Reading improves vocabulary, memory, and communication abilities, and who doesn't want all of that? Content creation. Start your own YouTube channel or TikTok account or Instagram account and start making content. Not only is this a great way to pass the time and do something fun, but it's also a good way to start a career. So many people make a lot of money off of doing social media, and you can too. Embroidery. This is such a beautiful hobby. The art that people have made with this is seriously impressive. This is one of the great ways that you can upcycle clothes and make it cuter. There is so much you can do with this. Thrifting. Go to your local secondhand shop and go through all of the aisles there and see if anything stands out to you. I personally love thrifting because it's like a big scavenger hunt. There are so many treasures that you can find in other people's trash, and it's a great way to be sustainable and give certain items a second life. Drawing. Sit down with a pen and paper and follow a YouTube tutorial. Try and copy designs on Pinterest or just do some doodling. You do not have to be good at this in order to do it. It's a skill that you have to learn and build upon to get better at it. Legos. This is another one you might think is for children, but it's really not. They make Lego sets for all ages, and it's really such a fun thing that you can do. I personally love the Lego flower sets because not only do you get to build them, but you get to enjoy a nice bouquet of flowers that isn't going to die. And there's so many different sets that you can get. Learn a new language. Learning a new language can definitely be a difficult thing to do, but it's definitely possible. A lot of people say that you can only learn a new language when you're younger, but that is just not true. You can learn one at any point in your life if you have the dedication for it. Card making. This is a good one for any holidays coming up or people you know that have a birthday. I feel like making your own card for someone is so much more thoughtful than just going out and buying one, and you can put whatever you want on it with any design and just make it really personal for the person you are making it for. Flower arranging. Make your own bouquets of flowers and either keep them for yourself or give them to people. I always feel so appreciated when someone gives me flowers, and I would feel even more appreciated if they were the ones who actually put that bouquet together themselves. And last but not least, we have quilting. This is such an impressive hobby and really such a good one because when you are done, you'll have this big blanket that you can put on your bed, use as a picnic blanket, or give to someone. And there's so many cute designs you can make with different fabrics. I personally love the floral fabrics that people use. I think those are so cute. Alright guys, so that is unfortunately going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope I have inspired you to start a new hobby today and get off your phone and stop scrolling because it's so bad for your brain. You could be doing better things in your life. If you guys do end up trying out any of these hobbies, let me know down in the comments which one you guys tried out. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below this emoji if you made it this far into the video, and subscribe if you want to see more of my face in the future. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!